Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. You know, I was in a grocery store when a man started throwing cheese, butter, and yogurt at me. How dare he? Today, we're taking a look at Boonlake. Now, this is an Alexander Pfister game, and it's done by Capstone Games. Now, I really like Alexander Pfister. He's got several games, or at least I have several games of his in my collection. I enjoy every single one of them I play. Now, this is one that I've played a long time ago when it first came out, but I've never owned a copy of it. I stumbled across a copy for a really, really good price. I couldn't resist. I had to get this one. So I'll tell you what, let's go down to the table. Let's open this one up and let's see what's on the inside. All right, folks, here we go. This is Boonlake. Now, this is Alexander Pfister game, and we got Capstone Games down here. All right, now, I haven't played this game in a long time, and this printing here is from 21, and I'm pretty sure I played it around the time it first came out. So it's been, what, 5 years now. I kind of remember how it plays, but I don't remember 100%. So I'm really excited to see how this one is and get back to it. I just know that I've played so many Pfister games. I just love them all. And, you know, it seems like all of his games play just a little bit different too. And that's the nice thing about him. So it's not like he's using the same mechanics in each one of his games. So let's get this thing opened up and let's see what we have. So as soon as we get it opened up, we have a full box and we have a lot of wood components. Oh my gosh, there is a ton. I'll tell you what, so let's just kind of get my hand in there. Let's get a bunch of these out and let's see what we're going to get. All right, looks like we're definitely going to get, I'm going to call him, he's green. I'm going to call him my little park ranger. Looks like we're going to have some sort of little cow or something like that. I have no idea. I do not remember. We got some houses. Okay, we got some little other buildings of some other sort. All right, I know the rule book's going to show us all the different components and what they're all going to be, but you know what? From what I can see here, they're actually good sized components. They look good. We got something different here. It looks like a little picnic table. I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll look at the rule book. Oh, those are boats. Okay, right there. Those are boats. And then we have cattle. Looks like we're also going to have some ships in there somewhere. And then we have settlements. And we're going to have some regular houses. So there you go. We figured that one out really easy. Now the cards, I'm going to open those last. And we're going to put those back up on top. Looks like we're going to get some Ziploc bags, which is always good. That way we can put all the cards even in the Ziploc bags once we're done with them so they don't get scattered all over the place. Now it looks like we're also going to get some stickers of some kind. We'll see if we can figure out what those stickers are for. The first thing I want to do is I want to look at this rule book again. Now this is a heavy rule book, 24 pages. Oh, see, yeah, it looks like the foldable boards. So you're going to put the stickers underneath them to hold when they fold in half. So we're going to get some dual layer boards, but they're not printed dual layer. You're going to fold them and create the dual layer, which is actually, I've done that in several other games before. It works really good. I have zero problems doing that. So, oh, hey, you know what? Let's go back to this front page. So here's our game materials and everything we're going to get. Of course, we're going to get a regular board, our action board. We're going to get some action strips. Man, I'll tell you what, I remember playing this game, but this is, I'm not even remembering half of this. I think I just see Alexander Pfister's name on these games, and I just want to get them. All right, now, looks like for 1 or 2 players, we're going to change things up for 3 players and even for 4 players. So your setup's going to be different depending on how many players are going to be playing the game, okay? But there's your setup. Looks pretty good. Looks like our detailed instructions are going to go for the different sections. Now, the course of the game, you got your phases A, B, and C. All right, so here's your A, here's your B, and here's your C. Kind of a quick little overview of what's going to happen. Effects and actions, playing a card. All right, we got some explore, some develop. We're going to be doing some upgrading. It's like some people are going to be upgrading into some buildings or something like that. That's what it kind of looks like. Some more actions down here. Regional scoring, cattle breeding. All right. I am absolutely totally not remembering this game now. I know I've played it. Interim scoring and final scoring on how that works. Okay, so we're 14 pages in, and it looks like we're at final scoring, and that is the game. So this is what I'm excited about now. Solo mode. Okay, so we're going to set up the game, and we're going to play this game solo. So the cool thing is I do like solo modes in games, and looks like it's going to be about, not quite the second half of the book, but it's going to give us quite a bit of stuff. Now we got to overview the different symbols, which is great when they do that. Place you can go to kind of get a little more information based on what you're seeing. And there's a lot. It's like there's a lot of stuff going on in this game. It really does. All your different scoring tiles, some information on them. Perfect. Absolutely love it when they do that as well. All right. And there you go. Very cool. Do love this. Okay. I have no problems with what I'm seeing on that at all. Now, let's take a look at what we have here. So we're going to have some punch boards. Oh, here we go. This is going to be our player board. So this is going to be the inside. Okay. Looks like we're going to be punching those to see what happens. Oh, here you go. And that's where you're going to be putting your stickers. All right. And even these tokens are coming out. Your stickers are going to go there. All right. This is everything you're going to see once it's punched. All right. And I'm guessing you're going to see all this stuff as well. Okay. Because all we have to do is all of these different sections are going to punch out, and we're probably going to be getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we're not really going to need. But you're going to create your own dual layer board. And on the back side, this, I believe, is what your solo board is going to be. Okay. From what I remember seeing, all right, so I'm expecting the backside of all of them to be pretty much just like that. All right, now we should have 4 of these boards. All right, so we got 1, we got 2, and then of course we're going to have 2 more right there. And as you can see, the back sides of those are going to be the same. All right, so I have those 4 boards I'm going to have to put together. I have no problems there. And the rest of this box, oh my gosh, is just mostly punch boards and a game board. So let's move the game board off to the side. And I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and do this. So what do we have here? This almost looks like, and it's not a dual layer board, but what they're doing is they're using the same folding dual layers for all of their punch boards and everything else. So as you can see, everything's going to punches. Okay, looks like it's going to punch no problem. I don't see any issues there. All right, and it's nice, relatively good card stock, so it's definitely not thin. Okay, the quality looks good. Capstone Games, from what I've seen so far and what I've played of their stuff, it looks good too. All right, and there's those tokens. Now, what do we have here? Looks like we're going to have this board and whatever that is. All right. Okay, so it looks like those are just about falling apart, as you can kind of see. All right, we're going to get some tiles there. As you can see, all your little tiles, you've got your little animals on them. Okay, and some points. Put that one in there. Yeah, these dual layer boards like this, it's kind of really hard to show them because they kind of want to fall apart. But as you can see, you can look at those tiles there, kind of see what's on them. All right, the back side, we're going to definitely be getting some more tiles. Little vases right there. All right, now let's open this up. Let's see. See, the back side of them really isn't too much other than, looks like you got your player count right there. So you're going to probably figuring out based on how many players, which ones of these different tiles you're going to use. And there's really nothing on the back side of those ones over there as well. All right. And so this is going to be our last board. So you can take a look at that there. And there's more tiles. Those are upside down. Let's kind of flip those over for you. All right. So you can take a look at all of those. All right. Let's open this one up. Open it up from the wrong end. That ain't going to work. Yeah. See, as you can see, looks like it's probably going to be random. You don't know what it's going to be. And then we're going to have more tiles right there. So very cool. That looks fine. That looks really good. So let's move this out of the way. And now let's get our main board out. Okay. So the main board looks like this. The back side is just kind of, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. It's kind of more of a black and white of the, or gray tone of whatever the front cover is. I like it when they give some artwork or something on the back of these boards. You never really see it, but I do like it when they do that. Okay. And here's going to be your main board. I'll tell you what, I know I've played this game. I've got a gameplay logged on it, but I am just not remembering this game. So I'll tell you what, I am excited to play this game. But there's your board. And this map, I think this map looks great. Looks like we're going to be putting those different tiles out all over the place. Very cool. I like it. All right, and that's going to be that. Let's go ahead and put him back in there. Now, we're just going to go ahead and put all these boards back in here as well. And I'm going to put this in here. And you know what? We're just going to finish putting everything else in here because now what we're going to do is we're going to go through all the cards. We're going to see what these cards have to offer. The first thing we got to do is we got to get these stickers in here. And the stickers I'm going to kind of put underneath. I don't want those to disappear. Now, the backs of all the cards, looks like they're all going to be the same. So I'm thinking we just might have one giant deck of cards that we're going to be going through. But we'll make sure all the backs look the same on all of them before we figure that one out. All right. So, yeah, there's your backs of all your cards. All right, and it looks like we're definitely going to have some duplicates because I'm not seeing, no difference there. So I'll go through them, pause if you want to take a closer look at any of them. All right, and I'll just try to, flip through the duplicates as fast as I can. And from what I'm seeing so far, we're just going to get, 2, 3. We're going to get several of that one. Okay, we got the plant manager, a bunch of those ones. We got our sheriff. Ah, yeah, the Reverend. Go to workshop, a few of those. So it looks like, oh, see now the workshops, see those workshops are actually different. So are these other ones different too? See, this all got me really curious. Okay, so these ones all appear to be the same. All right, but these workshop ones, you notice our icons up here are different on them. Okay, so as you can see there, now we got the old oil operation. All right, so I'm just going to go through them a little slower. I'm not going to super pause, but you can actually get an idea. All right, because we got the trading house. Of course, you got your town hall, and even the town hall, you can definitely see where it's a little bit different. Okay, on some of your resources. I'm not really sure how that's going to come into play. You got your hotel and the saloon. You got to have the saloon, your water tower. All right, and your dwelling house. Very nice. Now, that's one. That's a third of the cards. Let's go ahead and get through the rest of these. All right. See, these little pull things, man, they never work for me. Come on. There we go. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to start over here with the blacksmith. Okay. We're going to go back down to our watchtower. But yeah, definitely look at those two, man. Everything else is the same. It's just these icons here. That's what's different. So we got more watchtowers. Your fort. Okay. Yeah, and the forts are definitely a little bit different. So, all right. Why the changes in each one of them, I don't know. I didn't really notice anything, but I wasn't really paying a ton of attention on the rule book. I was just, on why this would be. But you know what? You guys probably already know. All right. Now, if any of you have played this game, definitely let me know your thoughts on this game down in the comments below. You're landing and see another statue there. So I'm seeing like lots of multiples and triplicates and some of these cards. Okay, and they're showing up in different locations as well inside these decks, but the backs of them are really all the same. See, like the dwelling house, we've seen that. There's more of the outpost. Okay, so we're definitely seeing a lot of the same types of cards. The petting zoo, we're still seeing some new stuff that I don't remember seeing before. So, like I said, we're just going to kind of flip through them relatively fast. That way, at least you get an idea. Because for the most part, it looks like they're relatively the same. Just a couple icons are a little bit different. Mostly that bottom one, like this icon right there. Sometimes this other one. Got your landing. All right. And your blacksmith, more of the blacksmith. And there you go. And that's it. That is the 3 different decks that you're going to get in this game. And the cool thing is we're going to get all these Ziploc bags, right? So technically, if you take a third of these for now, and you can actually do it just like that. If you don't sleeve them or anything else, they're going to fit inside these Ziploc bags. But the Ziploc bags are probably designed for each player. That way, every player can put their resources in them. It looks like you may not need these large ones for that. But for me, I would rather use them for the cards. Okay, and that is until, I can 3D print an insert for this thing, or foam core an insert for this thing. And that way, everything is going to be secured. But there you go. Okay, and that, folks, is Boonlake. That's what you're going to get inside of this thing. Let's get that cover put back on. All right, now the game looks pretty good. It looks like those cards may be multi-use cards. I really hope they are, because I love multi-use cards in a game. All right, it's one of my favorite things about cards, if they can do multi-use. But there you go. Alexander Pfister's Boonlake from Capstone Games. Looks fantastic. Okay, let's head back up and let's close this out. All right, folks, there you go. That is Boonlake by Alexander Pfister. And like I said, I remember playing the game. I just don't remember 100% of it, but I actually really liked playing it. I do remember it always stuck in my head, and I knew I wanted to get this game someday. So I'm glad I actually have it. And I can't wait to actually get this from the table. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, and I'll go ahead and throw it in right here, is this game does play 1 to 4 players. It looks like you're about 40 minutes per player, and you're looking at about ages 14 and up in order to play it. But you guys probably already saw that when I was showing you the back of the box. But I'll tell you, the components, fantastic. Capstone Games has been doing a great job with their components. Absolutely love the look of this one, and I cannot wait to get this one to the table again. Well, thank you once again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like this video on YouTube, Board Game Geek, Facebook, or even on X. Please leave me a comment on any one of those platforms, and I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, folks, if you like the videos I do here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you to click on that subscription button and even click on the bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And also, if you like the videos I do here, I also post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. Over there, I'll do some unboxings, playthroughs, and reviews. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel down in the details below. You know, I was driving down the road the other day and I drove by a cemetery and I thought, man, that place looks massively crowded. People must be dying to get in there.